What up, guys? It's Bananaowns here, bringing you part 47 of my Skyward Sword Let's Play. And again, we're continuing our journey along to 50 episodes. And it won't stop at 50 episodes, but that's just a really good milestone right there. So in this video, we're going to explore a little bit of the desert and then finish that quest for getting that one guy's little wheel back so it'll open up the minigame. So basically, now that we have the claw shots, we can access an area in the beginning of the desert and get a treasure chest, and I noticed a goddess cube I didn't pick up earlier, so that's all good. So let's make our way over here, just avoiding these Deku scrubs, Deku scrubs. I don't really bother them as long as they don't like shoot me with their mouth. It's it's typical Deku scrub behavior. Shooting you with your mouth, being overall assholes. So we get a little evil crystal, and was it really worth the extra minute? That's debatable. But there's a goddess cube right here that I pointed out when I got it, so that makes it all worth it. Okay, so it can be a quick edit right about here, and then we drop back down to the main desert area, and we're going to get this guy's little wheel. Okay, and I did an okay job. Again, I didn't choose the best area to drop down to, but hey, did decent job, so I'm pretty okay. So again, avoid more Deku scrubs. Why are there so many Deku scrubs in the fucking desert? And they're all like really green too. You'd think that they kind of probably wouldn't live in the desert and would really seek to avoid that because there's not a lot of water here. Obviously, right? I mean, I'm no scientist, but I'm thinking that really green plants don't live in the desert, or at least plants that look like they really need a lot of water don't live in the desert. Okay, so we're making our way over to this little side area using our dowsing ability, and it makes it really easy to find it. But hey, I'm not the most patient type in the world. So there's this little sand crab here, and then the little wheel is up on this ledge right here, but how do we get it? How do we get it? I think I get a little stuck here, and this rock lobster just fucks me up. Rock lobster, da na 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 na. It was a rock. It was a rock lobster. So I'm really trying to figure out what exactly to do, and I'm having a really difficult time basically trying to really figure out what to do. Sorry for being very redundant right there. So I'm gonna check out a few these claw shot targets while I'm in this general area to see if I can get anything interesting and to get something that I missed. So I think by using the claw shot and getting up to this area, maybe this is what I was supposed to do, but no, it wasn't. And you're going to see in a little bit here, I figured out what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to hit the time shift crystal next to the little rail cart, which opens up vines. And these vines let you climb up on a cliff, which lets you reach the location of the little wheel. So, gotta be smart, guys. Gotta be smart. Don't be like a banana. Just think about stuff. Think about what you're supposed to do. Think about, hey, how am I supposed to get up there? Or maybe I should notice the giant fucking cliff along the right side instead of throwing bombs at rock lobsters. So see, that was bullshit right there. That bomb exploded right next to him and he didn't do anything. He's supposed to die. He's supposed to die like a bitch. That's how I play Zelda. It's if I don't like you and I play Zelda, just I'm gonna probably kill you in some way. Maybe use the sword, maybe use the bombs. And then I imagine you're going to, oh, this was such a weird thought. It's you're going to Palpatine's funeral, and then he's like, who could have done this? And look at everyone's wearing a black robe and a hood, trying to be the new Palpatine. I don't know why that was funny to me, but I was just thinking about it. That was just the weirdest thought I've ever had. If I wasn't on drugs right now, which I'm not, but if I ever did drugs, it's like a complete stoner thought. That's really weird. Oh well. Okay, so as you see, I used the beetle to go like research that area right there, and I still don't know exactly what to do. So I'm just checking my map and all in all, really thinking about it, and I figured out very shortly. You know, it's just one of those Zelda epiphanies where you're just like, wait a minute, I know what to do, and then I could get this treasure and wheel so I can unlock the minigame, which is a very difficult minigame, I might add. And it is just because of like how much, I would say it's a bit of luck, but if you get really good at it, you can rake in like 500 rupees at a time, which is very, very handy dandy. But you run the risk of losing everything, well, of losing money because you spend 20 rupees to play the game, but you can make like a 480 rupee return if you do very well and if you're very good at it. See, I for instance am not very good at it, so I kind of avoid it, but by this time Goddess Cube chests give you so much money that you really shouldn't be needing a lot of extra money unless you have some thing to prove with someone, I guess. And that was really redundant, I guess, like 4 times. Okay, so I figured out that you have to blow up this rock right here, at least one of these rocks, and they unlock a time crystal. So let's wait for this fuse to blow, and let's take that green rupee. That's what I like. Okay, so here's this little time switch, and there we go. There's vines on the left side of the screen. Right about there. Oh, right side of the screen now, but there's vines that you can climb up on and then move along this very shallow cliff and thus get to the little wheel. And you have to sidle along, and I kind of go on it with like half of my stamina thing filled, which is really, really dangerous. And I get kind of lucky that there's a fruit that was in a reasonable location there. Okay, so I got past the little thingy. By the little thingy, I mean cliff. So let's grab this treasure, which is a goddess plume, which is very rare. Unless you can, if you can buy them from like a gossip stone at night in the Skyloft, but they're still kind of rare and kind of expensive, so it's really good to find one. But anyways, there is the little wheel that this guy owns is up here. So Fee pops out, and then you tell Scrapper to go get the robot. And Scrapper is a meanie. I don't like him too much because he's just evil. He's just like, he wants Fee to give him the D, which I know Fee's like a female or an an AI, whatever. But it's really weird because like he like really likes Fee, and just I don't want to ship that relationship. Okay, so anyway, he pops down and grabs this wheel, so now we have to return to the little island where he runs his game. So that's the good thing, so we can go back down to the save point, which is fairly close, and go back up to the sky so we can deliver the wheel to the guy. So sprinting. I really cut it close to sprinting a lot, actually. I shouldn't do that, but I'm a bit of a rebel, so you know, that's how I roll. Okay, so now it's time to go back up to the sky and just really awkward pauses right there. So anyway, okay, so back up to the sky. And we're going to go to this little island. I'm not going to do the mini game right now. I attempted to do it, but I failed like, oh, I don't even know like how many times. It was a lot. I fail a lot of times, so I'm going to cut that out. And just, oh my goodness, it was just so freaking difficult. I'm not the biggest fan of the mini games in this, really. Some of them are pretty difficult. I think the shooting one with the arrows, I think I got it on my second try, so that one's pretty easy. But the minecart one, which I've been somewhat hinting at, is just absolute bullshit. And then just, oh god. And then there's like this mole one that you can play, but it doesn't really have that much in like rewards to do. There's no heart piece, so it's kind of not really worth it. So it's not really worth it at all. And then yeah, so man, I'm having a lot of awkward pauses right now. So anyway, we turn in that wheel and we get the gratitude crystals from the guy, and then he's all happy and he offers you to be first in his game. And that about concludes the video for this, well, maybe this week. I don't know when I'm releasing these. It's a Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday. I put these out. It's just whatever. So that about concludes the video, though. So see you next time, guys. I mean, clowns are creepy, right? They all floated on the water, Georgie.